How to troubleshoot and fix a broken bathroom fan. Welcome back, broskies. We paint by day, we hot rod by night, and sometimes we gotta come home and do the honey-do list. My wife's been asking me, Mama makes she's been on my back. Fix the fan in the bathroom, fix the fan in the bathroom, fix the fan in the bathroom. And what do? I don't do it. You flip the switch on and nothing happens. What in the world? I waited, and look, I got paint peeling now. Things cracking on the ceiling. There's no window in this bathroom. When you have no window, we got 4 bathrooms and one of them has no window and this is it. When you have a bathroom with no window in it, you have to have a fan working. So it's time to troubleshoot it and fix it. Let's get it done. First thing we're gonna do is pop this down. There we go. These were new tones. I put them in, they're 20 years old. They're working everywhere in the house except this particular bathroom. Now you can loosen these, apparently. You can loosen these without taking them all the way out and then slide it. There we go. Let's see if that'll work. Yep, you sure can. Now, it's plugged in up top. Let's unplug it. First thing I think I want to do, now I already went down and checked all my fuses. All my fuses are good. So it has electric. It's just that something's wrong with the motor. That's my guess. So let's go plug it in the wall and see what happens. Nothing. Nothing. Oof. Nothing. So I bought one ahead of time. I found one online for, I think it was eBay, brand spanking new, $57. But I still thought that was a lot just for a motor, you know? I said, you know what, let me look it up again. And all of a sudden one for $37 popped up. Why is that? Because they knew I didn't buy it the first time. I went back and they gave me a cheaper price. I bought that one. So let me show you what it looks like. And by the way, I got one question. Do you guys leave a little bit of Christmas lights up when they're done? I know we do. Why? Because at nighttime, you don't got to flip lights on and off. Look, we just leave something lit up. We'll take it down. The first new holiday, we'll take it down. But we even have green lights that we put up for St. Patty's Day. We put them up early so we can see at nighttime when we're walking through the house. Put it in the comments. I want to know if you guys do the same thing. So I did look it up. I paid $37 for this one. So 37 bucks. See, you got to pull it out and you use the same body. So that's okay, right? I didn't need the whole body. You pay $90, you get the whole body. Who cares? It's 3 little screws. So what, they get like $40 more for taking 3 screws out. Really? And just using the old body? Oh man. When I was a kid, my father rebuilt everything. Of course it was mechanics, right? But every part of the car was rebuildable. I don't care what broke. Brake calipers, it didn't matter what it was. They rebuilt it and put it back in. Still, you can rebuild a lot of stuff yourself. You gotta look into it, take your time, and just do it. In this case, it's only 3 screws. Holy mackerel. The only difference is, this one just has a ground wire, this one has a relay, and you use it as a ground as well. That's the only difference. Let's send it, make sure it works. Should we plug it in the wall and see if it works? Hopefully we don't get juiced. Woo! See that? Quiet too. That's what the other one don't do anymore. So let's fix it. Here goes the old one. All right, let's get the new one in. It only goes in one way. See, it's got a little flat side. Boom, put it right to the flat side. Bang. I just want to loosen this sucker up. There we go. I guess we'll hide this in here like so. Pop a few more screws in and we'll put it right in place. So this is a pretty easy little fix, you know? Let's get that puppy in place. Again, I left 2 screws in place so that we could just, let's see if that's the truth. Oh, what am I doing? It's upside down! And like I said, I left 2 little screws in place, and then you could just put it in place and slide it. And then that'll hold in place while you get the 3rd one. You could have left the 3rd one in too. I didn't realize it in the beginning, but there you go. Let's just get to it. I forgot to plug it in. Let's plug it in. Let's plug it in. You want to snug them a little. You don't want it rattling around. There we go. Let's flip it on.
You didn't wait.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, it's not the quietest fan in the world. There are quieter fans. But for the money, this is fine. You could pay like a couple of $100 and get a super quiet fan that you can barely hear. I don't care. You only got it on when you're in the shower, and then you shut it off. So the cover goes on like such. It's pretty simple. You just squeeze these things. You put them in place. See, there's one here and one there. One here and one there. And then you kind of put it into place. So the next move is, I got some green sheetrock. I'm going to tear this ceiling back out. I'm going to put green sheetrock in there, tape and spackle it and paint it. And I'm going to change the paint in the bathroom to pretty much an eggshell or a semi-gloss or a bathroom type of paint for the walls and ceilings to cut down on this moisture, because I definitely don't want this anymore. This is, this is nonsense. I'm not looking for that anymore. And this is the only bathroom, like I said, without a window. So let's consider that a W, broskies. It's fixed. All right? So if you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure you go over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the little bell. Every time we put something up, you'll get a notification.